Starting the field for the Bay Meadows Handicap this afternoon, the 1 and 1A entry owned by Elmendorf, trained by Ron McAnally and Mike Erkovich. Super Moment, a 3-year-old bay son of Big Spruce, bred in Kentucky by his owner. Fernando Toro will do the riding this afternoon. And Red Crescent, a 4-year-old chestnut son of Prince John, Dean Hall in the saddle. The number 2 horse, excuse me, is Partout, owned by the T90 Ranch. Jerry Fanning and Gerald Paw for the trainers, and Bill Mahorny is in the saddle. 3 is Sportful, owned by Fred W. Hooper. L.R. Fenstermaker, the trainer. Marco Castaneda will do the riding. 4 is Mike Fogarty, bred in Ireland, owned by the Arpegia stable. Hector Palma is the trainer. Sandy Hawley is in the saddle. 5 is out. Number 6 is Bull Morrow, owned by Joseph Scardino and John Sheridan. Hal King and Art Hirsch are the trainers, and Rafael Meza will do the riding. 7 Eagle Crest is owned by J.F. Flynn. Eugene Stallings, the trainer. Roger Pfeiffer in the saddle. 8 is Fleet Tempo, owned by John Rana and A.L. Rotter. Charlie Comiskey, the trainer, and Roberto Gonzalez is in the saddle. 9 Port Master, owned by Edward and Taylor Bloodstock Agency and David G. Ritter. Steve Goldsmith, the trainer. Danny Winnick in the saddle. 10 Caterman is owned by Mr. and Mrs. Thomas M. Cavanaugh. Lou Carno is the trainer. Terry Lipham in the saddle. 11 is Dragon Command, owned by Ivan W. Allen and Ah-Sung Lee. Michael Whittingham is the trainer. Russell Baze in the saddle. And 12 is Clarisy, owned by the Bell Bloodstock Company and Gyno Stable. Thomas R. Bell and Jeff Bondi, the trainers, and Bill Shoemaker will do the riding. The field moves into the starting gate, and the solid favorite at 9-5 right now is the Irish-bred Mike Fogarty with Sandy Hawley in the saddle. Second choice in the race, the entry from Elmendorf of Super Moment and Red Crescent. They're moving in. On the outside, we have Clarisy with Bill Shoemaker up. He's hung up there at 11-1, and if by the time you get 11-1 on Shoemaker, you got to watch out. They've all moved in now. We should have a start. The flag is up. There they go. From the outside, Caterman is trying for the lead. Right alongside on the inside is Fleet Tempo in second. The extreme outside, Clarisy. Shoemaker moves in for the lead. Dropping over is Dragon Command into fourth. Up along the inside goes Sportful to be fifth. Around the clubhouse turn. Trying for the lead from the outside goes Shoemaker on Clarisy. Up to show in front by a head between horses. Caterman is right there in second. Down along the rail, Fleet Tempo races third. Moving on the outside goes Dragon Command to be a closer fourth, with Sportful down on the inside fifth. 2 lengths farther back comes Mike Fogarty, saving ground along the inside. Up along the rail goes Partout to be a closer sixth and on the move. In the middle of the racetrack goes Super Moment, followed by stablemate Red Crescent. Down on the rail, Port Master is next. They race past the half with the leaders heads apart. Along the rail, it's Caterman showing in front ahead. On the outside, Clarisy races second, 3/4 of a length. Fleet Tempo right there, in striking distance in third by a length and a half. Racing between horses comes up Fleet Master. On the inside, Sportful with Mike Fogarty moving now along the inside. They round the turn. Here comes a Super Moment on the outside. They've got a 1/4 mile to come. Between horses, it's Fleet Tempo showing in front ahead. Super Moment on the outside is second. Down along the rail, Caterman is third. Their heads apart, and Super Moment has the lead. On the outside now by a half. Along the rail, Fleet Tempo in second. Coming in the middle of the racetrack, here comes Mike Fogarty on the outside. It's Super Moment. On the inside, Fleet Tempo and Mike Fogarty. Super Moment wins at a length and 1/2. On the inside, Fleet Tempo was second ahead, and Mike Fogarty finished third. Introducing the field for the Bay Meadows Handicap this afternoon, $150,000 added. Number 1 is the Bart, a 5-year-old son of Le Flablo and Licia, bred in Kentucky by Panjora Farms, owned by Franklin N. Groves. John Sullivan, Gerald Poff are the trainers. Eddie Delahousse is in the saddle. 2 is Mike Fogarty, bred in Ireland by A.L. Savin, owned by Stephen A. Abrams. Hector Opalma, Terry Knight, the trainers. Antonio Diaz is in the saddle. 3 is Les Asprey, owned by Thomas W. Bachman. N.J. Rutherford is the trainer. Tom Chapman is in the saddle. Number 4 is Tahitian King, bred in Ireland by the Dayton Limited. Carr Stable and John Longden are the owners. John Longden, the trainer. Rafael Meza will do the riding. 5 is Karen Rouge, bred in Ireland by Janet Brady. Craig B. Singer, George G. Getz is the trainer, along with Chuck Carney. Fernando Toro will do the riding. 6 is Super Moment, bred in Kentucky by Elmendorf, his owners. Ron McAnally, Mike Urkovich, the trainers. Laffit Pincay Jr. is in the saddle. 7, Police Inspector, bred in Canada by Mr. and Mrs. James Barrett. Imperial Stable Limited, the owners. Alan May and Eamon Laughlin are the trainers. Chris Lossath is in the saddle. Number 8 is Sylvieville, bred in California by William S. and Maura A. Tanaka. Shell Cavalli, the owner. E.L. Campbell, the trainer. Danny Winnick is in the saddle. They'll be at the gate in 8. Ireland. And now there goes Super Moment in. Police Inspector, Sylvieville. They're all in the gate. There they go. Sylvieville from the outside goes for that early lead. Down along the rail, the Bart is in second. Up on the outside comes Police Inspector to be third. Super Moment is right there in fourth. Between horses comes Tahitian King to be fifth. Down on the inside, Mike Fogarty is sixth. That's Les Asprey. Racing into seventh, and on the outside, Karen Rouge, the filly, is last. They go to the turn, and Sylvieville's on the Bill Daly out there on the turn. He's got 2.5 lengths. The Bart is racing second by 3/4. Police Inspector trailing him on the outside now by ahead, and down along the rail comes a Super Moment. He's saving ground along the rail. Up on the inside goes Tahitian King to be next, followed on the outside by Les Asprey. They race down the backstretch. Sylvieville's making his pace. Winnick's letting him roll along. He's got 3 on the field. The Bart is still right there in second. There goes Super Moment up along the rail. Now they're after Sylvieville. There goes Super Moment moving along the rail. On the extreme outside goes along the inside Tahitian King. There goes a Police Inspector on the outside. They go to the turn. Now the leaders are locked in battle. But between horses, I believe Super Moment has his head, and Sylvieville's hanging tough on the rail. Bart on the outside, 3 of them head and head, stride for stride as they turn for home. Along the rail, Tahitian King is in striking distance and coming well along the inside. Down on the rail, Les Asprey is next. In the middle of the racetrack is Mike Fogarty. They're in the stretch. They're still heads apart. Here comes the Bart on the outside. He's got a full head of steam. The Bart, Super Moment's hanging tough. Super Moment hanging on the inside. It's Super Moment and the Bart. Their heads apart. Super Moment on the inside. He'll be tough to catch. Super Moment's going to hang on and win it. Super Moment won it by 3/4. It's very close for second between the Bart and Tahitian King. Very close for second. In the winner's circle, ladies and gentlemen, to crown the winner of this 49th running of the Bay Meadows Handicap, we're happy to have Mrs. Marilyn Gunderson. She will do the crowning and present the beautiful trophy to the winning owner. Returning to the winner's circle, number 6, Super Moment, A 4-year-old bay sent a big spruce and seductive to second, bred in Kentucky by his owners, Elmendorf. Ron McAnally and Mike Urkovich are the trainers, and Laffit Pincay Jr. was in the saddle. Time of the race, 1:53 and 3.
Outrun. I had to say, I know we will.
The 8th race is official as posted. Ladies and gentlemen, to the winner's circle, Art Labato has an interview with one heck of a race rider, Laffit Pincay Jr.
All right, I'm in the winner's circle with Laffit Pincay Jr., who rode Super Moment in the Bay Meadows Handicap. Yeah, he already said. All right, Laffit, who's the horse you think you had to beat in there?
Who do I have to beat now?
No, who did you think going into the race?
In the race, well, I think the Bard, he was the horse to beat. He liked this kind of going, and he just got beat to John Henry in the $1 million race in Chicago. So I thought that he was the horse to beat.
You saved all the ground on the backside. Do you think that was a big reason why you won?
Well, yes, I think I saved a lot of ground going to the first turn, and in the backside, my horse started getting a little rank with me, and I just let him go. And from then on, coming down the stretch, I knew he'd be tough to beat.
How'd your horse handle the track?
He handled it very well.
Did a fine job. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
The horses are on the track for the running of the 8th race, the 50th running of the Bay Meadows Handicap for 3-year-olds and up, and 1 1/8 on the Longden Turf Course. Introducing the field for this afternoon's Bay Meadows Handicap. Number 1 is Castelnau, ridden this afternoon by Francisco Mena. Number 2 is Lasp, ridden this afternoon by Tom Chapman. Number 3, Victory Zone. Darrell McHarg will do the riding. Number 4, Super Moment, with Russell Baze in the saddle. Number 5, Sensational Guy, with Bill Winland. Number 6 is Ask Me, with Fernando Toro. Number 7 is Lethan, Ray Seville in the saddle. Number 8, Government Program, with Randy Romero. Number 9 is Alioun, with Alex Fernandez. And number 10 is Buchanet, with Bill Shoemaker. 7 minutes till post time. There they go. From between horses, Government Program breaks on the lead right alongside. Lethan is second. Down along the rail, that is Lazast. Racing into third. Up on the outside, Super Moment is in fourth. On the outside, Alioun is fifth. In the middle of the racetrack, Buchanet is 6th. Along the inside, Victory Zone is next. Followed back there by Ask Me. Along the rail is Castle No and Sensational Guy as they go to the clubhouse turn. Down on the rail, Lethan shows in front ahead. Right alongside is Government Program. Second 3/4 on the outside. Super Moment races into third by a length. Down on the inside, Lazast is fourth, 2.5 lengths. Buchanet races into a closer fifth along the inside by 5. On the outside, Allion is next. Down along the rail, there goes Ask Me. Gets the hole through the inside and is after the leaders. On the outside, Sensational Guy is next. They race to the turn. On the rail, that's Lethan in front ahead. Government Program second by 3/4. Super Moment on the outside is third ahead. Lazast along the rail fourth. There goes Buchanet. Shoemaker's on a roll on the outside after the leaders. 2 lengths farther back comes Ask Me, beginning to close strongly. And here comes Sensational Guy. They turn for home. It's Super Moment in front by head. Buchanet on the outside is second by a length. Coming on the outside, Lazast is next. It's Super Moment on the rail. Buchanet on the outside. The filly's got dead aim on Super Moment, and they're head and head, stride for stride. It's Buchanet on the inside. Super Moment, Buchanet, Super Moment coming on again. At the wire, very close. I'm going to call Super Moment on the rail by a nose. Buchanet second by 3. Ask Me, and on the outside, Lazast. In the winner's circle is number 4, Super Moment, a 5-year-old bay son of Big Spruce, and Seductive the second, bred in Kentucky by his owner, Elmendorf. Ron McAnally, Mike Urkovich are the trainers, and Russell Baze was in the saddle in 151 and 3.